All right, another reaction to another reading. Don't forget, there'll be more of these on Patreon after chapter 2. But the first 2 chapters, I'm just trying to figure out the kinks. So for this scene, one thing, I think I mentioned this at the end of chapter reaction, but I'll mention it again. The hillhoppers, the grasshoppers that their DNA was mutated during space, that was based, again, my nonfiction for my fiction, on a true story about there are these two identical twins, and NASA put one in space for about 6 months, came back down to Earth, his DNA had changed. So that was the idea for, like, I don't know, just traveling across the stars and the changing. Like, in my head, I had like these vials of DNA stored somewhere in the ship, and they just kind of mutated over the course of the trip. And then now you have hillhoppers. But it also, another part of the inspiration was during the summer when I was locked up, we had like grasshopper infestations. It was gross. You like see dead grasshoppers all up and down the hall because there were so many of them. You step on them by accident. So that was also part of it. And oh yeah, the scene where Kato is in the pod and said something about like trying to sleep in an iron box. I was in a ride like that, and I wasn't trying to sleep, but I think I was really tired. And I think what's always stayed with me is how uncomfortable that ride was. Like, it was like trying to like just find something, find a way to get comfortable in an iron box, which was really impossible. Those are probably the only scenes that stood out to me from this particular reading. Let me think. Oh, yeah, I also laugh sometimes about the scene where the prison gets destroyed because that's like, I don't know, every inmate's fantasy. That's definitely a fantasy I had when I was locked away. And I think that's it for this one. This is going to be a real simple reaction vid. Hopefully I have more to say the next one. All right. Deuces.